What's up, weirdos? Is the world like kind of close to ending? Because it kind of feels like that all the time, and especially when it comes to the dating world today. The modern dating is actually like a catastrophe. And in this video, I want to look at a lot of different aspects of it and try to make sense of what the hell is going on. Because for instance, the thing that got me thinking about this is there was a tweet that went kind of viral of this woman just scrolling on her Hinge. The title of it is Let's Play Hinge Part 3. So treating Hinge like it's a game, scrolling through profiles. And if I'm being honest, it didn't really seem that big of a deal to me. Like, your dating profile is the most manufactured and crafted to be seen by people thing that you possibly could. So being like, oh, my dating profile got exposed, I don't know how much sense that makes when it's the person like trying to show as many people this version of themselves. But then I got a little further into the video and this happened and I saw what the outrage was about. So she's scrolling, she sees, okay, Dr. P, Miami Beach dates. Oh, she taps at the 5'9", but she keeps looking. She scrolls a little bit more. And then she sees, yeah, at the end of the day, it's gonna be a no from her. So she rejects him, and of course, the discourse goes insane. Passing on men for not being progressive enough while mocking their height is pretty much Western feminism in a nutshell. And then somebody went to the girl's profile, took a screenshot of her and posted her online saying, this is the woman rejecting these men, by the way. And this is a picture of her mid-workout, and it's like clearly in motion, like, okay, this is just what a person looks like. But then I looked at the profile picture of the person who posted it. By the way, that was a tongue twister. And it's involuntary celibate, incels.is. I click on their profile and they're tweeting this. There is no gym for your face. There is no gym for your height. There is no gym for your genetics. 1.5 thousand people liked it. There are a lot of incels out there and they are finding community with each other and like supporting each other's ideas, and it is so bad. The profile is the most depressing thing I've ever seen in my life. They have 31,000 followers, by the way, and they've been around since 2018. The bio says, a community for men that lack romantic relationships, despite trying. They have a community called Incel Talk with 10.3 thousand members. The pinned tweet is the girl who was posting the Let's Play Hinge thing. 31,000 likes. This is how she looks like. LMAO, you can't make this up. And to be honest, I can see why they're celibate. This is just what like kind of like people look like. By the way, if you got triggered because she was like tapping on her screen on people's heights who are below 6 foot, or that they're like not political or moderate, it's okay to feel hurt by that if you're 5'9", but real 5'9" kings, not me. I'm sorry. I love y'all. But a real 5'9" king sees that as like, damn, but I'm not gonna let that affect me because my self-worth and my self-esteem comes from within. Because it's self-esteem. It's not based on what other people are saying. And that's the secret these incels don't understand, is like, it's gotta come from within. Like the confidence thing, it's not being arrogant douchebag. It's like actually feel like you have something to bring to the table and take confidence in that. But if you're faking it and you don't actually have that and you're just doing it because you're trying to get somebody to like touch your wiener when they don't want to, that's not gonna work. And that's why you're celibate involuntarily. The modern dating world has sucked these dudes, not in a real way, but it has sucked them into this hole where they find community with each other and they find a brotherhood over a fiction. This one right here, it's over. Almost none of these guys were sub 5. By the way, sub 5 just being in your vocabulary. Get out of that community, get offline, get some confidence in yourself, and never look back, please. Almost none of these guys were sub 5 and were still getting rejected within a few seconds. I'm never getting on a dating app again except to use it for chat or Tyrone fishing. This is ridiculous. So I'm gonna guess that Tyrone fishing is like catfishing is a black guy, because girls like black guys, not white guys. You have no self-esteem. Your self-esteem is so low because it's based on these other outside things. That's why you don't get any women. Women don't owe you getting them. You gotta make them want you. That's like what the whole thing of like consensual relationship is. Both people want each other. You are the most unwantable people if you are in here talking like this. I wanna show one more because this is a video that was quote tweeted that's on the incel thing, but I just want you to watch this and imagine what the person is gonna say. Bro said, you ask this same woman in a respectable manner on a date, she'll give you a look of disgust. Maybe because you're not Usher doing the cherry moment at his concert. Do you know anything? Like, get tapped in. You're not Usher! What's this? And the thing that I see in all of these is a level of entitlement that comes from these people of like, women owe me. And then they see a video of one woman and then they apply her to all women. That is a woman who is eating cherries out of Usher's hand. How are you gonna look at that and go, that's literally all women. All women will do that for chat. How tall is Usher? 5'8"! Usher is 5'8", having women eating cherries out of his sweaty fingers. You could be 5'8" and be Usher. Instead, you're sub 5 sitting on an incel forum crying, looking at a video of a woman kissing her husband on an incel forum, tweeting stuff like this. Why the fuck does Hinge have all these options but not a sort by weight? You are on an incel forum! Oh my god. So that's one section of this. But before we move on, I have to show you my favorite tweet of all time. I want to retweet it because it's so insane. It's a picture of Luigi Mangione with the tweet saying, imagine being good looking and throwing your life away over nothing. A big ribbon, ruined my life for nothing award. This guy is literally saying, Luigi's so fucking hot. Why would he do that? Dude, why would you go to jail? You're literally hot. I don't think he did it over nothing. I think that you could like read kind of exactly why he did it. And if anything, it should tell you because, you know, people know Luigi got active. Like Luigi was with women in that way. You know what I'm talking about? He was hooking up. And he said, you know what? There's more to life than just this. I'm gonna do something crazy. Check this out. That's what he said. But if you're an incel and you see that, you should think, oh, so maybe when I get this thing that I've been craving and like obsessing over, maybe it isn't actually the entire universe. And maybe the fact that I'm thinking about it so much has actually rotted my brain and now I'm on a Twitter incel forum and maybe I should get out, maybe. But no, there's no self-awareness for these guys. So where do they turn to? Dating advice influencers. Of course, dating advice influencers. If I can't get a girl, you know who will tell me how to get a girl? Probably a girl who will give advice to guys because they know the secret codes.
Women are very easy to understand. If she's not texting you or calling you, she's texting someone else. It's that simple.
Oh, okay. This is Camellia, Cam_dating. She has, oh God, 343,000 followers. TikTok, 800,000. And that video has 3.8 million views. People are getting served this on their algorithm and dead ass believing it. If a woman is not texting you, quite simply, she is definitely talking to someone else. We have to understand. Just because somebody has an accent does not mean that you can trust every word they say. But you know what? Let me put myself into the mindset of somebody who is single and desperately looking for a relationship. Would her advice be helpful for me? 4 types of women who pretend to like you. The one who goes on date with you just for free meals. The one who uses you to boost her self-esteem, especially when she's ignored by other men. The one who is more interested in who you know, what you do, and what you can provide rather than who you are. The one who keeps you around with mixed signals just to keep you interested but never enough to make a real move. Follow for more. Who would watch this? That's the thing, is that this type of content is consumed so heavily, but who? Actually, I do know who, because I know people like who follow. I'm gonna block them out so you can't see. But like people who I knew from high school who follow her, and it's like the type of people who I would think would follow her. So it's like a very specific type of person who's interested in this content, but it is a not insignificant amount of the population. The one who goes on date with you just for free meals. Yeah, that's rude and that sucks. I don't know if that's how we should generally just be viewing what women want like on dates. Like I am sure that that happens, but also do you not know if she's interested in you or not? Is she acting completely uninterested and is just like there for the food? And if she's acting completely uninterested, then why don't you have some self-esteem and stand up for yourself and not go on a date with somebody who doesn't seem like they even care about you? Or the one who uses you to boost her self-esteem, especially when she's ignored by other men. That is on you. You're not like legally obligated to keep responding to this woman who only texts you when she wants her ego boosted. By the way, people do that. Guys and girls both do that. But you are under no obligation to like feed into that. Just because a woman gives you a little bit of attention doesn't mean that you have to just keep putting up shots. Bro, if it looks like she definitely doesn't want to be with you and you definitely do want to be with her, and you're considering yourself like in the friend zone, I'm in the friend zone. Oh, she only talks to me when she wants to boost her self-esteem. There is no such thing as the friend zone because she doesn't actually want to be with you, and you have to lie about who you actually are to be friends with her, because you wouldn't be friends with somebody who one person likes the other person doesn't. So there's that unspoken thing where she's getting her self-esteem boosted by you, but it's not her fault. It's your fault for not having the self-esteem. If you're in a situation like that, there is no such thing as the friend zone because you just tell her who you are. I am a person who is interested in you. If she says, I don't want to be with you, okay, then that's fine. And then you go your separate ways, because a friend zone, that's not a real friendship. You can't be friends with somebody if you don't actually know each other. And you can't know each other if you are lying about your intentions to her the entire time just for a chance to be able to talk to her, because maybe you're gonna sway her and woo her one day. She's not gonna, and it is on you. It is your own self-esteem that is the issue here. Or this one, the one who is more interested in who you know, what you do, and what you can provide rather than who you are. Don't date somebody like that. That's not hard. Like it's not difficult if you have some sort of self-worth within you, but these fuckers have no self-worth and they don't value themselves at all. And then they blame women for their own self-imposed problems. Now, of course, there are other pages out there that have like actually like okay advice, but some of the advice that's given, I just don't understand why it needs to be said.
Fellas, here's how to attract girls without talking. Stop smelling bad. This means fresh clothes, a clean body, and just a hint of aftershave.
You have to be told to not smell bad? There's guys out there going, oh, girls don't like me because I smell like shit. Oh, I thought I could just smell like shit and girls would flock to me like it's an Axe commercial. Now her audience, when you go through her profile, it's very interesting because the types of videos that she makes seem directed at complete numbskulls. Like, look at this.
Pickup lines that actually make a good impression. Hey, I just wanted to say you have a stunning smile, and I couldn't leave without coming over to introduce myself.
Introduce myself. By the way, if you're a dude and you walk up to a woman and go, you have a stunning smile and I can't just leave without introducing myself. A pickup line will never work. Everybody knows it's a pickup line. There's no line that you can say that's gonna make a girl swoon. It's just all about you. But you have to have natural charisma and be able to carry like a conversation opener. But if she looks at you and is like, not interested, there's no line you can say that's gonna do anything. Sophia Diamond, my fiance, in public, the world around her turns into like a warm-up before a Lakers game, just dudes putting shots up. If she is separated from me in public, it's just a line of dudes like, okay, how about this, how about this, how about this? Giving her a nickname so that when she comes back into the store, they can be like, oh, hey, Pinky. And it's always embarrassing because when you're in a happier relationship and someone tries a pickup line on you, it's just embarrassing. But okay, say you hear that and you're like, fuck, so pickup lines can't work. I stink. How am I ever gonna get a woman? Oh, I know. I'll try to figure out how to manipulate them. And guess what? She's got content for that too.
Here are text messages girls always reply to. You know what I noticed about you? I want to get your advice on something. I had a dream about you last night.
Hey, by the way, if you are looking for dating advice on Instagram Reels, you are not the kind of person that girl is gonna be excited to see this text from. I had a dream about you last night, and it's that creepy dude who works with you. A woman sitting there receiving that like, oh, okay, so he imagined my boobs in his sleep. Okay. Like if you say, you know what I noticed about you, but you are just that dude in math class who had a group project with her the last year and you've just followed her on Instagram and she hasn't followed you back, this is not gonna get her to respond to you. You know what I noticed about you? Get the fuck away from me. Why are you watching me? By the way, this isn't just a men and women thing. I would feel that way if there was some creepy person from a year ago who messaged me out of the blue. I want to get your advice on something, ... I'm seeing that message and I am swiping back up on the notifications, not opening that chat, not showing that I ever read it. So if that doesn't work, then what do we do? Dark methods to get girls. Oh, it's not working for you being the nice guy. Let's see what we've tried being the nice guy. Okay, having self-esteem and letting your self-worth come from within. Oh, no, we haven't done that. And okay, instead of doing that, I'm just gonna go to dark methods to get girls. Fuck it, let's just do it. Dark methods to seduce any woman naturally. You're probably tired of playing the nice guy and getting nowhere. It's time to switch up your game. Let's go through them all. The power of negging. Immediately, don't ever do that to anybody. If you are having so much trouble finding any sort of connection with a woman at all, you probably shouldn't add into your rotation insulting her. Their for example here is, for example, you might say, that's a nice dress. I've seen it on a few other women. That just sounds weird. That just sounds like you memorized the dresses of women that you've seen before. What do you mean I've seen it on a few other women? This dress is from Polly, and I'm sure you're not going to a bunch of events where girls are wearing this dress. Like this came out this collection. So now you just look weird. Plus, even if it's true, you know what I mean? Okay, cool. You've seen my dress before. Okay. Number 2, mystery and intrigue. Women are naturally curious, and maintaining an air of mystery can be a highly effective way to captivate them. Hey dude, unfortunately, you are never going to be the mysterious guy if you are on Instagram Reels looking up dark methods to turn any woman on. No amount of, I have a job, but I won't tell you what it is ever gonna make her like you. It's just gonna make you look really weird. Now here's my personal favorite one. Number 5, mastering the art of touch. Physical touch is crucial in building attraction and creating a connection. It needs to be subtle and natural to avoid seeming creepy or invasive. Start with light, non-threatening touches on her arm, shoulder, or back to build comfort and escalate intimacy gradually. Don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Don't read this and then go to a bar 3 beers deep and then just start touching women on their backs and shoulders. Dude, you're gonna get arrested. That is so creepy. By the way, I have seen this so much. Again, Sophia, her literally just crossing the street like this. Not a lot of people, but a guy coming from the other way goes out his way to bump into her, grabs her like this. Oh, sorry. And then like keeps on and then goes on. Motherfucker, I will kill you! What are you doing going around grabbing women in public? Oh, sorry, excuse me. Let me just swoop by there. Oh, sorry. Hey, let me scooch by you here real quick. There is so much space in between that wall and her. By the way, if I have to get into a gap and there's like a wall and a person right here, like say this is someone I don't know and then this is a wall. My move right here is I go like this. I go, excuse me. Because I'm from the Midwest and we say, let me scoot by you there real quick. As we fucking should. That's how everybody should act. Don't master the art of touch. Isn't the title of this thing Dark Methods to Get Hot Girls? If you go up to a hot girl and just start touching her, it's not gonna work. By the way, that's illegal. Like you can't just go around going like that's a hot girls or any girls. or anyone. But okay. Fine, I won't do any dark methods to get hot girls. But can I at least find 11 compliments to turn her on? Yes, you can, thanks to my favorite profile of all time, Flirt Chat. 219,000 followers.
11 compliments to turn her on, and yet it won't make you sound like a simp. Check caption for it.
Check caption for it. Won't make you sound like a simp. Okay, let's try to do it. Your energy's infectious. It lights up any room you enter. Okay, but she's gonna get turned on by that. She's gonna go, oh, my energy's infectious. I light up any room I enter. Oh. Number 2, I admire your passion and dedication in everything you do. The last two are insane. You're not only beautiful on the outside, but on the inside as well. Every conversation with you is a journey I look forward to. You go up to a woman, talking to her like this, expecting her to get turned on, you're gonna have a rude awakening, brother. Instead, she's gonna turn away and then go talk to her friend and go, some fucking weird dude was just like whispering platitudes into my ear. Actually, I took a big swing on platitudes. I don't fully have confidence that I know what it means. Platitudes, a remark or statement, especially one with a moral content that has been used too often to be interesting or thoughtful. Oh! Pulled that right out of my keister. Okay, let's keep it. Keister? What's that? A person's buttocks. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. But I wanna watch one little clip. I need one more thing in the chamber if I'm really gonna figure out how to crack the modern dating scene. I gotta figure out how to give girls butterflies.
3 ways to give a girl butterflies. Say her name when you address her. This creates more intimacy and makes her feel special. Pull her closer. When you're near her, grab her waist and pull her in. This is a sexy kind of dominance women love.
I don't think women love it when you just are like walking by them and then you grab them by the waist and pull them in and dominate them. that kind of sounds like assault. Oh my god, there's a hot girl over there. Let me go give her butterflies. Grab her, pull her in. Literally booked in jail. They're like, yeah, we got 3 security cameras watching you literally just grabbing a strange woman. You can't do that. But the first one she said, address her by her name. Say her name. But the thing about dating in the social media age, in the age of the internet, is that you don't just get this advice. You don't just see these people saying these things. You get to see the dudes actually doing it from their POVs, crashing and burning. Because it's not real. None of that shit is real. Just watch. Oh god.
Yo, excuse me. You look really interesting. You look interesting. I want to say hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet
What's
you.
going on? Roy.
Nice to meet you.
You got your coffee all ready, all jacked on coffee, ready to get some work done.
Yeah.
I can see it in your eyes.
Why do you think I'm interesting?
Huh? Why are you interesting? I don't know. I'm still testing that waters out to see if it's worth it or not. You're going in here? Or you're biological?
I got a lab,
Okay,
but-
listen. I think this is true love first sight. I'm gonna grab your number.
I
Oh! You know what? She might not. That's just an easy way out there because she's gonna say no. No matter what, the answer was gonna be no when you put shots out like that. That is insane shot selection. Do you practice that shot?
Do you work on that shot?
Walking up to a woman with earbuds in. If a woman has earbuds in, listen, I believe in true love. I believe in like following your heart, but oh my God, it's tough to see it when it goes like this. Hey, you look interesting. You look interesting. Let me speed up and keep walking by. You look interesting is what I said. This could be true love at first love sight. Oh, you have a boyfriend. Oh, okay. At no point did he have any charisma. At no point did he even seem like he was being himself. It looked like he was just like, I have a goal. I'm going to get this girl's number. I'm going to say things that will make her give me this number. The thing that I feel like I understand about the world that I need to put it out there. I don't think that somebody wants to give you their number. And I'm not just saying women, like I don't understand women, but nobody wants to give out their number to somebody who they don't know at all. And when you have that brief encounter, that brief interaction, the only time that they're gonna be like, yeah, is first of all gonna be like, if they're very attracted and interested in you, of course, okay, sure. But if you're coming in cold, you kind of also want to see who the person is before you give them your phone number. And this is so manufactured and so like put together and calculated and like, okay, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna pick up women, I'm gonna get rejected by 30 girls and then I'm eventually gonna be able to be fine with it. Get off Instagram Reels, bro. How come she rejected you at 30 seconds into this video and there is over twice as long left? How can it continue from here?
Okay, how about a friendship? We can talk about our feelings.
I gotta go study because I haven't studied for this
All right.
quiz.
I wish you best of luck.
could
Your
go.
Instagram?
You can follow it.
Oh my God. Take the L. Take the note. Oh, not your phone number? Oh, okay, can I have your Instagram? So when your boyfriend breaks up with you, then I can slide into your messages and say something like, I had a dream about you last night. We can talk about our feelings. What kind of shot is that? She just said, I have a boyfriend. You said, well, we could just be friends, talk about our feelings. Like, if you are this guy, if you are embodying like the characteristics of him, you have to have like some self-respect and some self-esteem that comes from within, because it is making me want to die watching this. And he does it over and over and over again on his channel, and it never gets better.
Yo, that red is looking fire on you.
Oh my god, you scared the shit out
Sorry
of me.
to scare you.
Thank
I'm
you, I
Roy.
appreciate it. Hi Roy. Rose.
What's your name? Rose? I
Yeah.
like that name.
Roy and
Very
Rose.
nice. I feel like we would match together. It would be a vibe. You live out here?
Translated, get the fuck away from me. Bro, she's at the mall. She's at the mall trying to have fun. Like, she's literally just going around shopping, trying to have fun. How are you gonna go take up like an extended period of time of this girl's day, causing anxiety in both of y'all? Because it's like, oh my God, please just leave me alone. Look at this part though. Look what happens here.
Yeah, well listen, if you're gonna be here, I live in Brickwall. I want to show you around, like get your number.
Everybody tell us about Brickle.
That's where I live. That's where I live. It's a cool area. It's like downtown Miami, has like rooftops and everything. It's a vibe, low-key.
Where are we staying at? South Beach? Well, we already have plans, and we're gonna.
I feel like I'm in a horror movie right now. Get off the escalator! Why did you get on the escalator with these girls? She's turning around, completely blocking you off just to look at her friends. She's with friends and you're just joining the friend group to keep flirting with her? Dog, even if you were like rizzing, if you're rizzing all over the place, if she's with friends, it's like, what are you doing? I just don't understand. She said, and he kept going to the point that he got on an escalator with her. The consequences of Instagram Reels advice. Y'all, stop listening to Instagram Reels and stop putting on spy glasses to talk to women. You are fucking scary as shit. By the way, in what world is anything gonna actually come out of this? Because like, say by some stroke of luck, it actually like works out and somebody likes you and then, oh my gosh, we're dating. And then you have to be like, yeah, this is my TikTok. And they see hundreds of women unknowingly being filmed while you're asking them out, crashing and burning every single time. This is like one of the worst, technically like legal digital footprints that you can have. Cause like what he's doing, I guess is legal, but it's one of those things where any human being would be like, oh, well, I wouldn't do that. I'm not that pathetic. Last one, just look at this.
Excuse me. You look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm Roy. What's your name? Oh, you have an accent. Where's the accent from? Australian? Oh, no way. Sydney?
No.
Where? Brisbane.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go Brisbane. That's awesome. I want to go to Australia badly. Do you recommend going?
His voice is shaking. Badly, do you recommend going? I want to go to Australia badly. Do you recommend? Her face is bright red because she's embarrassed, because you're embarrassing her, because you're being so weird. Oh, you look stunning. You're from Australia? I've always wanted to go to Australia. Nothing that you're saying is genuine. Nothing that you're saying is authentic. Why would anybody want you if that's not even you? Like, dog, Roy shops. Just be yourself. Dead ass, if you just were yourself and you just like got involved in a hobby, got involved in a community, met somebody naturally who knew you for who you were, and then you had a connection, that's what it's all about. But dating today is just like, it's so fucked because everything is so online and it's so just infiltrated by dudes who are following these incel ass beliefs. And they want to go, oh, women can pick any man, but man has to be this and this and this. Usher's 5'8". There's exceptions to every single rule if you are just genuine in yourself and you have self-esteem that comes from within. But also, I don't think it's a coincidence that there is so much content out there for pathetic loser dudes who can't get any woman at all. And that content is like getting people black-pilled into this thing of like, women actually hate all men and don't even want to be with men, but I actually would love a woman. And they just dumbass brains spiral into just a rotted core of like gooey fucking idiocy where they don't even understand what the actual world is. Because to be fair, these incels, like the incel communities online, it's not like every dude out there is that type of incel. Like it's not. But that's what they don't understand is like, you see a video of a woman being like douchey online and then you're like, oh my god, women are so bad. You saw one woman and then you acted like it's every single woman. You are so hypocritical. People are getting into relationships all the time. I have so many friends who are just like in happy marriages, happy boyfriend girlfriend, and it's like it is happening. Like people are dating, but the thing that's happening in this social media like internet modern era is just like it's getting so put online and so like marketed towards specific people that it's like people get more and more entrenched in their beliefs and they get freaky and freakier because they're getting supported by all these other things, and it just makes it worse, and then it makes it bigger and worse. And like, just get offline. Just like, if you're trying to date somebody, get off the incel forums, because this shit you see on social media is not real. Like, it's not actually real. You're just seeing individual instances that are served to you by your algorithm because it thinks that you're going to interact with it in either a positive or a negative way. But this is one of my favorite little wrinkles of this social media, like modern dating era, is there are guys who will pay other men to go get their girlfriend to cheat cheat on them. It's called a loyalty test. It's the craziest thing that is happening nowadays. A lot of guys do this. Look at this.
So this guy DM'd me. He said, bro, I need a loyalty test bad. I said, how old is she? He told me she was 26 and she doesn't have TikTok, so she hasn't seen me before. I said 26 with no TikTok sounds like a keeper. What's her at? He gave it to me and I got to work. If you need a test, I'm accepting requests right now on Lazo. The link is in my bio. His girl was a public account with a decent amount of followers, so I liked 2 pictures and dropped a follow. A couple minutes later, she followed me back and started spamming likes on all my posts.
It's insane that this is like a thing that people do. Hey dog, can you go try to steal my girlfriend real quick? Please, dog, I need you to try to steal my girlfriend, please. By the way, devastating that it actually worked, but why would you ever do this? It's like the paranoia is crazy. I guess he was right, but like, let's see how the conversation plays out.
I sent her a really old video of me in the studio as a kid singing this song I wrote called You My Girl. I told her I wrote this song about you a while ago. She said, no way. Oh, this is adorable. How old were you? I said, I think I was like 10 in that video. How old are you? She said, I'm 26. How about you? I said, I'm 24. Where are you from? She said, oh, so you're still a baby. I'm from Houston, but I live in Vegas.
An older woman saying, oh, so you're still a baby, heart fluttery thing. That is the most this older woman is into you that you could possibly get. That is textbook older woman Riz right there. And he hit her with a thumbs down. See, that's the unfortunate thing is this guy does know how to flirt. Also, shout out Houston. Not a great representation so far. But my thing with this is, because I haven't finished the rest of the video, is at what point do you stop? like how far do you go with this girl before you're like, yeah, she's not loyal? Already feels like she's not loyal. But he keeps going because he's a demon. Okay, keep going, man.
Told her everything about me is grown. And I said, no way, I'm headed to Vegas for the first time this May. She liked my message about being grown and she used the hand over mouth emoji. Fellas, if a girl ever uses that hand over mouth emoji, she's flirting, she wants you, done deal. I could have ended the test right there.
Yeah, you could have ended the test right there. That is true. Not everything about me is grown. Oh. Talking about wiener. That is also excellent younger man Riz. Excellent younger man Riz. But you gotta quit the test right here. At that point, that is the most obvious, like, she's not loyal message I've ever seen. But I'm seeing right here, when in May, where are you staying? She's trying to leak.
When in May, and she asked me where am I staying. I gave her the dates and a hotel I was thinking about staying at. She recommended I get an Airbnb, and she said if you need a tour guide, I'd be happy to help. I told her, yeah, I'm gonna be so lost, and I asked for her number. She gave it to me and said, don't worry, I got you. At this point, I had seen enough. It was time to show her boyfriend the messages.
Thank God he ended it. Thank God. But yeah, okay. If you're in a situation like that, I mean, I feel like if you're reaching out to somebody to loyalty test your girlfriend, you kind of already know. Let's see what the boyfriend said though. I'm actually invested in this one.
I sent him all the screenshots of my DMs and I said, should I move the test to iMessages? He said, no, you're good. You can stop it right there. I'm pissed. Are you actually going to Vegas? I didn't even respond to him because he's worried about the wrong things. He needs to be checking his girlfriend instead of my flight plan.
Oh my God. He didn't even message him back. This guy sucks. Oh my God. He's such an asshole. Bro said, hey, can you message my girlfriend and see if she's gonna cheat on me with you? Bro did exactly that. And then he said, dude, are you actually gonna go to Vegas and fuck my girlfriend? Are you actually about to go do this? And I didn't respond to him because he should be worried about his girl, not me. I love the immediate begging though, because he goes, should I move the test to iMessage? What was bro gonna do on iMessage? He's gonna do something dirty. But the boyfriend's immediate begging, no, you're good. You stop right there, please. No, stop, not iMessage, please. My thing with this is, if you are a guy running an account like this where you loyalty test other guys' girlfriends, and he like does it, the guy pays him, I guess, and then he just doesn't respond to the boyfriend after he gets like the evidence, is there not part of this that's kind of a hustle of like, hey, I'm gonna get dudes to send me their girlfriends who look like they're probably down to like hook up, and then I'll contact them and then get them to the point where it seems like, oh yeah, we're into each other and we probably would. And then at that point, he has like all of these women who are like interested in him. Is that like his like dating roster? Is that what that is? Why would you ever ask somebody to loyalty test your girlfriend? That is crazy. Traditionally, like generally, if I'm generalizing, men, especially like growing up and like hitting adolescence and like young adulthood, have like an obsession with like women and with dating and sex. And there's so many like physical and psychological like and emotional reasons that go into like why that is. But that concoction mixed with social media that can validate the worst, like the most gutter thoughts that could possibly be, like this, what women want you to believe versus what they actually believe. Looks maxers are so funny to me because girls will literally go for 4 out of 10s with a good haircut and aren't a misogynist. That's what women want you to believe, but what women actually believe is POV, the ugly guy starts flirting with you and now it feels like you're being hate crimed. So what you're actually seeing here is two different women, and then one of them is joking and one of them is being encouraging and nice. So you seeing two things on the internet doesn't mean that that's everything and that your entire worldview should be shaped off of, so all women are lie. This one where she's being encouraging is lie. This one where she's being mean to men, actually true. Why don't you think that the one where she's being like saying ugly guys flirting with you is bad? Why don't you think that she's lying? She's joking. She's the one who's joking. The other person is the one who's like saying something that's not a joke. She's saying, hey guys, don't like fucking destroy your bodies trying to like look good. Just have a good personality. Don't be a misogynist. You can be a 4 out of 10. Why can't you choose to believe that? If one has to be true and the other has to be a lie, it feels like that would be the way that you would interpret it, but that's not it. Because of social media, it has just caused these people to like algorithmically get shoved into these corners where they're just in echo chambers of just negativity. And it's like very bad with dating. It's very bad with like relationships in general. Just never, ever, ever, ever allow yourself to create an involuntarily celibate Twitter account. Join a community and tweet shit like this. Women will never know how it feels to be lonely and unwanted by the opposite gender. Woke up, height starts with a 4, no girlfriend, unemployed, small muscles, I hate myself. I feel so bad for bro. But for him, it's like you dead ass just need some self-esteem. It needs to come from within. And I swear to God, there will be somebody out there who is interested in you. And you just have to be patient and you have to love yourself and you have to have self-respect and self-esteem. That is the actual truth to dating. I was not able to have a successful, happy, healthy, loving, beautiful, wonderful relationship until I was able to understand like, no. It really needs to come from within. I don't need to like impress or do this or do this. It needs to come from within. Otherwise, it'll never work. Now the question is, do I have hope? I mean, I hope you subscribe. If I'm hoping about anything, I hope you subscribe.
By the way, show and tell time. This is a bamboo plant I have. I named him Jeremy because I don't know, the hair kind of looks like Jeremy. Actually, low-key looks like Ferb. Is this Ferb? No, is this Ferb? I think this might be Ferb. Is this essence of Ferb? Is this Ferb? Wait, is this Ferb?